National Human Rights Commission (NHRC) has condemned the arraignment of minors on treason charges following their involvement in the recent #EndBadGovernance protest. According to the NHRC, the detention and prosecution of these children contravenes various national and international laws that prioritize the best interests of minors, including Nigeria's Child Rights Act and the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. Dr. Tony Ojukwu-San, Executive Secretary of NHRC, criticized the police and judicial handling of the case, citing concerns that were raised by the human rights community. He pointed to the severe bail conditions that many minors cannot meet, leading to prolonged detention, and noted that some of the children appeared malnourished during proceedings. Now, the NHRC applauded the Attorney General, Prince Latifa Bemisan, for initiating a review of the charges through the Director of Public Prosecution, emphasizing the importance of justice and child rights within the legal system. The Commission called for a humane and balanced approach in handling cases involving minors, especially those related to peaceful protest activities. This is a big deal right now in the news, in the media. Almost everyone has reacted to this. We have Peter Obi has reacted to this. Atiku has reacted to this. Femi Falana has reacted to this. Nigerians have reacted. Lots of reactions have thrilled this particular story. Detention, arraignment of minors, down to the fact that they were fainting. And I also love to inform you that the police have come out to say, no, that those people that were fainting, you know, it was staged. Someone said it was staged and all of that. But let's bring you in first on this one, Alfredo.
Now, looking at the video clips, I kept laughing and I asked myself this sinusoidal question: how did we get here? Most of those kids you are seeing there are from where? They're from the northern part of the country. Was there no NHRC protests in Port Harcourt and other areas of the country? In all of that, there is no way you have seen minors to this magnitude. Look at the number, look at the numerical figures. Now, to this, our judiciary has fouled all manner of anti-human laws globally. In other parts of Africa, leave the Western developed world for now. In other parts of Africa, this cannot happen. That you are holding minors. And if you look at it, these children have their constitutional rights as minors. You can't detain a minor for a specific time without going through the preliminary. But here in Nigeria, no, this is the only country where you see people contravening and also violating human rights laws vehemently, and nobody says anything. Can this happen in sub-Saharan Africa or North Africa? No. This can happen in Egypt. For this alone, people Toronto or to Times Square until they release these kids. Now look at it. They are saying these kids, they are placing a bounty of what? A release clause of 10 million on each of these kids for children that are malnourished. And I sincerely doubt if these children were this way before they were picked up.
If they had 10 million naira each, would they be joining the protest at that time? And then the treason they're talking about, the flags that they claim the children, were flying and all of that. These children who were flying this flag, we have been told that they have sponsors, or whoever was flying this flag, right? We have been told that they have sponsors, and definitely it's not the sponsors that were on the field protesting. They have probably tipped these people to do this. So if you had 10 million naira, would you be collecting stipend to go and raise flag on the road? But let's get your thoughts on especially the 10 million naira bill.
Okay. First, we have an act. We have Child Act 213. And we have Criminal Administration Act 213 also. That they engage what they've done is against it. Because you don't give same punishment to a child that should mean for an adult to a child. These are children. These are minors. And looking at the video, you see that most of them are less than 18.
We're told that those are adults, actually. We were told that those are adults, that those are men who have families, they have wives, and they have children, and they are graduates.
Is it what you were told or what we are saying?
That's what we were told, though.
If we were told that, but that's not what we are saying. From what we are saying, these are children. Most of them are even less than 15 years old. So if you array children like this in custody for months, then it means you're flouting our constitutional rights. They have rights. In Nigeria, we have a constitution that allows a peaceful demonstration. So if these children, because of the government, bad governance, engage in a peaceful demonstration, then the same government have held them and has kept them in custody for months. Okay, if they should die now, who should we hold responsible?
We don't even expect that to happen.
Then
but what do we do now?
It's saddening to hear that they are placing a bill of about how much?
10 million.
10 million
on each child.
Looking at these children, do you think if their parents or if they have such money, they'll be engaged in that protest? They will not. Look at how they're looking. So, placing such bill on these children means you want to keep them there. But I love what the Kano governor have said. I think he said that on Friday, that he said he would do everything. I mean, Governor Yusuf here. He said he would do everything possible to make sure the Kano children among them are released.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. We hope that a lot more will be done concerning that. But I'm interested in what we can do at the moment. People have been talking, reactions, like I said, have trailed it. But how much more is expected at this time?
I think there are international affiliated organizations that have waded into this as we speak, like Amnesty International, and it's like the Police Act. When the government wants to nip you, they go out of their way to do that. That 10 million naira fine, that clause is to make sure, like I told you, most of these kids are from the north. Have you had a synopsis of people that go on suicide mission? Until you will kill them, they will never tell you this is who sent me. That 10 million naira placed on them is to make sure they say this is who sent us. If you go to Abuja, if you are entering the entrance of Metaima, there is an organization there that does almost everything. You want them to come on peaceful demonstration, you pay, you give them the flyers, and they come on board. So these children can be sponsored by whom? If it was here in Southeast, I'm telling you by now, those toddlers would have said this is whom sent us. But there in the north, they sign a treaty to make sure they don't mention who is sending them as far as they are paid. After they were paid to embark on such mission, according to them, allegedly. So, I think over time, the true knowledge of what's happening will come out.
All right, thank you so much, Alfred. Let's